Going to be teaching about iCloud today. You know, what is iCloud? Well, what iCloud is it's a cloud storage. And really what that is, it's a way to store your data, basically through the internet on some server somewhere. You know, who knows, wherever they bought it, wherever their location is. And it saves all of your data, you know, keeps it there, it's secure, basically allows you to access this information from wherever you are. Where iCloud is a little different is in the traditional, you know, cloud storage set, cloud computing, everyone's heard of that, you know, it's kind of the new thing. You know, that's where it saves on the server. Well, iCloud kind of does it a little different. So they do save it on a server, you know, all your data is saved there, secure somewhere. But what they also do is they sync it with all your other devices. So, you know, not only are you able to, you know, access this information, it does it automatically. So it's a really cool feature. You don't really have to think about it. It just does it. So what it kind of stores is really everything on your device. It's going to store, you know, your music, your apps, your photos, documents and data, everything like that. And it does it all automatically. So, you know, if you have an iPhone and you're hooked up just through 3G, it's going to automatically sync. If you take a picture, it's going to automatically sync that to PhotoStream, which PhotoStream is, it's this awesome feature built into your camera. And it actually allows you, when you take a picture on, you know, say your iPhone, take a picture of grandkids, take a picture of something like that, it's going to automatically sync that to your iPad, to your Apple computer, to all that. It saves it in the cloud, and it's also accessible through iCloud.com. So really cool, you know, feature, and they're all kind of built in like that. So it's very, very cool. It'll save all of your music. So if you purchase a song, you know, purchase a song on your iPad, by that, it's going to automatically sync that to your device at home. So say your computer with iTunes, save it onto there. It's going to save it to your iPhone, iPad Touch, you know, iPod Touch, all that stuff. So it's really cool, really easy. And I'm kind of, you know, going to show you all those apps, show you the way around it, what it all does. We'll bump out of here now. And does everyone have it set up on their devices? On your iPad, your iPhone? Okay, so I'll kind of give you a brief walkthrough on that. It's pretty easy. If everyone has a handout, we do have kind of a walkthrough on there as well. So just in case, you know, you have some at home that you don't have set up, follow those instructions. There's also a website on there which will bring you to apple.com, and they have a walkthrough on there as well. But if you have an iPad, an iPod, an iPhone, if you just go to your settings here, this is gonna, you know, access all your normal settings. And if you see on this, you know, third box, you'll see that iCloud right there. And with that, open that, click in there. It's gonna ask you for your Apple ID. Punch in that Apple ID, and it sets it up automatically. So one thing that you're going to want is to make sure that that Apple ID is the same one across all your devices. If it's not the same one, it's not going to sync up everything. So that's one thing you have to make sure. Just keep it the same. If you see, here's mine right here, and it'll sync up your mail. So for me, I actually have a Me account, which was one of Apple's previous internet. Basically, you know, web domains and stuff. So you sync up your mail. That's going to sync it up across all your devices. So say you go in, you know, on your iPhone, click, you know, you read something, and it's actually going to say that you read it on your other devices. You know, there's a tiny bit of lag because it is through the internet, so it's only a couple seconds, but it'll keep that all across there with your emails. If you write an email, it's going to save that to, you know, all of your devices, so it'll show that it's been written, all that stuff. Also online, on your computer at home. Very, very cool. your contacts, this is one of the handiest ones, I think, up there. You add a new contact in your phone, and it's automatically sync that to your iPad, to your Mac at home, to your PC at home. Also, it's all accessible through iCloud.com again. So basically, if you log into iCloud.com, it's going to open this little tile, and one of them is contacts. So you're going to have those anywhere. Even if you don't have your device, you can access that at any location, as long as you have internet. The calendars, also a really cool feature. I use this one a lot for school. So, I'll update, I've got test this day, I've got class this day, and it's going to push that across all of your devices. So every single one of them is going to have that same updated information. Also, it'll do it through your computer as well, again, and online. So you can change it online if you're just on the go somewhere, you don't have anything. Change it right there, and it's gonna save it. Reminders. This is something that they've added recently, and this actually is really cool. I use this a lot as well. You add basically, you just make this little checkbox, and it's going to show all the reminders that you have, and you can check it. You can do it for a time. Probably my favorite feature in this is actually the location. So say you have your iPad with you in the car, or your iPhone, and you're driving somewhere, and you want it to remind you when you get home. You don't know what time you're going to be home. When you get home, so with GPS, it actually, once you pull into your driveway, your phone's going to start beeping at you and tell you, you need this, or, you left this somewhere. So that's really cool. I use that one a lot. And again, that syncs across all of your devices. So very cool. They actually have it on the computers now too. So if you have it on your Mac, if you have a Mac, make one, let it go, and it's very, very cool. And then notes. Notes is kind of nice one. Keep it synced across again. Type in a note and it'll save it across everything. Safari is, that's a web browser. And if you notice, they actually have this little cloud button up here. And what that is, so that's going to let you, basically it syncs up your bookmarks and reading list. So any bookmarks you have on your computer, they're also going to sync up on here. So it's kind of the same web browser. And then if you click this cloud button, it actually has what you have open on your other devices. So you have a website open on your computer. Right there, you want to access it, click it, and it'll pop it up. So that's actually a web page I have open on my computer. Very cool feature. Again, nice, just keeping everything together. They're kind of trying to make everything just simple. You have all these devices now. You don't just have a desktop computer at home anymore. You've got your phone, which is a computer. You've got an iPad, which is a computer. You may have two computers at home, a desktop, a laptop. And they're just trying to keep everything, synced together, nice and simple. You don't have to jump around, oh, did I save this on here? I don't know, did I... what's going on today with my calendar. It's all just basically simplified, and Apple's really made it easy with iCloud. Another one, which they kind of throw out there right from the beginning, is the photo stream. So this is a very, very cool one. So photo stream allows you to basically take a picture, like I was saying earlier. Take a picture on your phone. It's going to sync across all of your devices that you have photo stream set up. So if I say I go to my camera here, my photos, and so here's my photo stream album. So I actually have taken most of these on my iPhone, but everything I take on my iPhone is automatically going to save it to photo stream. This is accessible, on all my devices if they're hooked up to Wi-Fi. And also, if you have an Apple computer with either iPhoto or Aperture, you can actually set it up on there too. So you no longer have to, plug in your device, send all your photos over there. It's going to automatically do it right to iPhoto. So very, very handy. Again, just making everything simple. You can, delete pictures out of your photo stream if you don't want them in there, because it does tend to build up, it'll do everything. So delete out ones if you want, stuff like that. It's really easy. And again, if you delete one on your iPad, it's going to delete it on your iPhone. It's going to delete it from your computer as well. So again, it just syncs everything up all around.
Does it still stay in your Photos app, like where you originally took it?
iCloud today. Well, what iCloud is you store your data on some, who knows, wherever the location is, data, secure this information. Where iCloud is a little different, in the traditional, computing, everyone's heard of that, that's where it saves on the system. It's a little different. For, all your data, secure. So what we also do is sync it with all your other devices. Not only, access this and put it automatically. You have to think about it. So it stores everything on your device. Store, your music, photos, data, everything, and it does it all automatically. If you have an iPhone and you're home, it's going to automatically sync, which photo stream feature built into your actually allows you on, say your iPhone, grandkids, take a picture, it's going to automatically sync your iPad, computer, to all that. And it's also accessible. So they're all kind of, so it's very, very, it'll say, so if you on, it's going to automatically sync to your device at home, iTunes, save it to your iPhone, iPod Touch, all that stuff. Really easy. I'm going to show you all those apps and what it all does. We'll bump out of it. And their devices, your iPad, your iPhone. So I'll kind of give you a brief. Pretty easy. If everyone, we do have kind of a so just in case you don't have set up, there's also a website, apple.com, and they're on there as well. iPad, if you just go to, this is gonna settings on this, third iCloud right there. It's gonna ask you for your ID, and it sets. So one thing that you're going to that Apple ID devices, it's going to sync up everything. One thing you have to make sure, keep it the same. Here's mine right here, your mail. I actually have an account, which was once internet web domains and stuff. You sync up your mail, that's devices. So you go in, on your iPhone, you read something. I'm actually going to say that you read it on, there's a through the internet, so, but it will work with your emails. If you write an email, it's going to send all of your devices, so it'll show all that stuff. Also on your computer at home. Very, very cool. So this is probably ones I think. Add a new contact in your phone. It's automatically synced to your Mac or PC at home. Also, it's all through iCloud.com again. If you log into iCloud.com, tile, and one of them is anywhere. Even you can access that at any internet. Also, really cool feature after school. So I'm going to test this day, and it's going to push that devices. So that same update computer as well, again. So you can change it on the go somewhere you don't have it right there, and it's going to, this is something, and this actually is a lot as well. And basically make this little checkbox to show all the reminders that you check it. The feature in this is actually the low. Say you have your iPad with or your iPhone. You want it to remind you when you get home, you're going to be home. When you get home, it actually, once your phone's going to start beeping at you, you need this or so that's really cool. Getting your devices. So on the computers now, put on your Mac if you have a Mac one, very, very cool. Notes. I just want to keep it synced across. Type in a note and it'll. So that's a. And if you know this little cloud button up, and what that is, so. Basically, it syncs up your list. So on your computer, so it's kind of the same one. If you click this cloud button as what you have open, so you're access it, click it. So that's actually a web page I have. Very cool feature. Again, nice. Just keep. They're kind of trying to make everything. You have all these. You don't just have a desktop. You got your phone, which is a computer. Your desktop, a laptop, everything. Nice and simple. Around, did I save this on? Did I, calendar? Simplified, and they made it easy. which in the beginning this is a very, very cool one. Photo stream allows you to take a picture, like I was saying, on your phone. It's going to sync this that you have set up. I bring my photos. So here's my photo stream. I actually have taken most of the, but my iPhone, it's auto photo stream. This is hook up to Wi-Fi. If you have an Apple computer photo or aperture, there too. You have to plug in your photos over there. They do it right time. Very, very handy. Making everything simple. You can delete pictures that you don't want them in there. It does tend to build up. So again, if you delete one, it's going to delete on your iPhone as well. So all around.
This is like where you originally took it?
Photos, so if you're just going to stay in that photo roll, they call it. So it'll be out of your frame for that. So this is documented. What this is up with if you have, it's for numbers, which is, so Keynote is to kind of show you a little beginning of it. And let's see, we'll get out of here. Okay, so 2 presentations there. Make a presentation numbers, which is similar to Excel. It's actually automatically going to save, so you don't have to box or however. Don't save it to a thumb drive. Simple, puts it on the cloud. You can internet website, so iCloud down there. You can access. I just got this one on my. Really cool. I didn't know. You actually can have you guys see something else earlier, so really cool. All your devices. So again, you're typing a paper for class, something automatically save that. You don't really have to worry. And then find my iPad or whatever device you have is the most useful thing in iCloud. So what that actually is, it's built devices for this one, iCloud.com, and it's basically I definitely use this one at the house. I don't. And you can actually go to. We'll see if I can do it. And iCloud.com. I'll do it. I got an app for it. iCloud.com. They have basically. So it's going to be similar to the. You guys off for a second. Okay, is you can. Okay, so you can actually locate where your GPS, internet. It can find address, everything like that. If you have your iPhone, basically, and it does have login and find my. It could be out of service. They'll be. This I can show. So here's all my devices. Macro Pro is turned off right now, and where it is. And if you have the play sound. Play sound. If you don't know that. Make a noise. Been at you. Done from online if you lose. So you do that. Email that. That something got in. For if you don't know where it is, instead of having someone call, you just play that until you're on here. Good feature. Really helpful. Also, we have the lost mode. Kind of more if you were out somewhere and then you got home in your house. You'd actually lock the message to the phone, say, call, email me at this number, this address, and, nice enough, they'll back to you, return it to you, if you can do erase my important on there, and it's just going to basically put it back to, I actually was just reading a story, they had, after someone's on my iPhone on, died through GPS, whole chase about it, and so they got it does work greatly nowadays, you never know, the money and place, so it's amazing, kind of cool. And then, let's see, another good feature, with all your older device stuff, you plug it into get up through their data, all your documents every now and then, and, well, it actually will do that. So you have an account with iCloud. They give you 5 free storage. It syncs, so, any phone syncs up your home syncs, it syncs photos, everything. That every single day. Today, I think around, let's see, when my last one. About 12 o'clock at night. It's plugged in to do this backup. Keep doing that basically every day, of it. And syncs, you do lose your where, you don't have the, when you're actually setting new phone, you can actually, either back up on your, this iCloud Apple ID, and it takes a little bit. You have a lot of stuff, not time, but after sync up, it's any little things. So it's probably the most useful things. Just don't have to think about it anymore. Plugging it into your computer, you can remember. It just does it all easy. I'm lucky enough to have 25, so is I paid for mobile me 5 gigs of storage because the next year they made it free with that 25 gig. iCloud still granted. I got all this extra storage. You can add 25 gigs, 50 gigs. Leave there, so you can get a lot. Again, that'd be nice. Environment like here out of the department, and they sync up 10 iPads. So you have a larger amount of space for those people to allow you to back up everyone's data, have access to it. Very cool feature. So I was backed up at 1140. Whenever you want. It comes with 5 gigs free for that at all. If you want to upgrade it, so it's a subscription. Change my storage plan. You can add more if you'd like. Using too much of mine, but if there's anything like that, you're probably. And I'm going to talk kind of my favorite, how I use it. Like I was saying, one of my favorite, the calendar is cool, great for work. Just have to make sure on your computer, iCloud, choose and you choose everything you have on the iPad. Be able to sync up through. If I actually go into my, show what I have, and then here. So if you see there's one, and I basically just there's with color coding and have one. So really to, you kind of know that's all through iCloud, all your devices as well. You can add them, and again, it's going to change it across everything. Very, very cool. And earlier, this is kind of built with iBooks. Something that you can actually do, if you look on the hand, set it up on your PC one, it's going to open up iTunes, computer, and allow it to sync your music in iBooks. So it'll sync that. And that is, so if you see here your device, automatically turn that on. This is really cool, especially with the page you're on. So, if you're reading a book and you end on your phone or something because you just want to, it's going to be at the exact same. We synced across. Really, really handy. A lot of the other too, like if you get an Amazon book, but across all your devices without thinking about it. Yeah. Yours doesn't have. Do you have it downloaded? That could be it. I think if you. And yeah. Through doing it, but it does exist. So if your Kindle account or whatever, buy something on there, it's going to show up on your. Yeah, it should be just books. It should show up for that. And then with this automatic thing, any iPhone, if there's a version of it for the actually download that iPhone. If there's not, it will still download. You can get. Now they have an iPad version for screen view as well. And it's just not having to downloading apps at you. So with, really kind of apps you look like that. So it's very, very cool. On your computer, if you set that, do the same thing. If you buy a iTunes account, playlists in there, everything. So very, very cool.